Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into one of the most epic tales ever told, but with a twist that's going to blow your mind. Forget what you learned in history class. We're talking about the Trojan War, but not as you know it. In our story, the mighty city of Troy isn't facing the Greeks. It's facing an alliance of modern nations, represented as our favorite, slightly chaotic countryballs. So picture this. Ancient Troy, with its impenetrable walls, its legendary heroes like Hector and Paris, stands proud and strong. Life is good. The sun shines on the Aegean, the markets are bustling, and everything seems perfect. But on the horizon, a strange fleet is gathering. These aren't Greek ships with their familiar sails. These are modern naval destroyers, and they're flying the flags of Belgium and the Netherlands? Yes, you heard that right. For reasons we'll get into, a coalition of modern countryballs, led by the dynamic duo of Belgium and the Netherlands, has decided that Troy needs a lesson in, well, something. Maybe it was a trade dispute over waffles and Trojan horses. Maybe Paris accidentally swiped Netherlands' prize-winning tulip. Whatever the cause, the siege is on. The Trojans, confused but ever valiant, look down from their walls. King Priam strokes his beard, utterly bewildered. Are those round things with eyes? He asks. Hector, ever the pragmatist, just tightens the grip on his spear. He doesn't know what a Belgium is, but he knows a threat when he sees one. The modern countryballs, however, aren't here to play by ancient rules. Netherlands' ball, ever the engineer, rolls up with a set of advanced blueprints. Forget the battering ram, guys, it yells in its characteristic accent. We're building a polder pump system to flood them out. Belgium Ball, meanwhile, is trying to negotiate, offering a lifetime supply of chocolates and fries in exchange for the city's surrender. The Trojans, who have never tasted chocolate, are intrigued but suspicious. Is this another trick? The first assault is a clash of eras. Trojan archers let fly a volley of arrows which just bounce harmlessly off the steel hulls of the Dutch naval ships. In response, a Dutch frigate lets loose a warning shot from its main cannon. The cannonball soars over the city walls and lands in a field, creating a crater the size of a chariot. A sudden, terrified silence falls over Troy. Their bronze spears suddenly feel very, very inadequate. But you can't count the Trojans out. They're resourceful. They adapt. They start digging trenches, reinforcing their walls with anything they can find. Prince Paris, less of a fighter and more of a smooth talker, tries to use diplomacy. He stands on the walls with a megaphone they cobble together from bronze sheets. Oh, colorful, spherical invaders, let us talk. Perhaps you'd be interested in our finest pottery. Belgium Ball just shakes its head sadly, muttering about a lack of good bureaucracy. The siege drags on. The countryballs are getting impatient. Their modern supply lines are efficient, bringing in fresh stroopwafels and Belgian beer, while the Trojans are starting to run low on grain. The morale inside Troy is dipping. Helen, the whole supposed reason for the original war, is now running a support group for stressed-out Trojans. It's okay to feel anxious when facing sentient, technologically superior spheres, she says calmly. This is when the countryballs decide to bring in their secret weapon. It's not a giant wooden horse. That's too old school. No, they have something much, much more devious. They roll up a massive, colossal caravan, a giant, state-of-the-art camping trailer. It's painted to look like a gift, a token of modern hospitality, as the attached note says. The Trojans are suspicious, naturally. It looks like the horse, one guard says, but boxier, and it has windows. But curiosity gets the better of them. Plus, it has a satellite dish, which is just baffling. They decide to pull the giant caravan into the city, thinking maybe it's a new type of temple. They wheel it right into the city center, and everyone gathers around, poking it with sticks. That night, as the city sleeps, a small hatch on the caravan opens. But it's not soldiers that emerge. It's something far more powerful. A team of Dutch DJs, armed with a massive sound system and a crate of glow sticks. They set up their equipment in seconds, and suddenly the ancient city of Troy is blasted with the unmistakable beat of 150 BPM hardstyle techno music. The chaos is absolute. Trojans wake up in a state of sheer panic and confusion. The relentless uns echoes off the ancient stones. The guards can't hear orders. The horses are spooked. Hector tries to rally his men, but his heroic speech is completely drowned out by a particularly intense bass drop. It's not a battle, it's a rave. The Countryballs don't need to fight. They've weaponized the party. As the sun rises, the Trojans stumble out, ears ringing, completely disoriented. King Priam, looking utterly defeated, waves a white toga from the walls. "Enough! We surrender," he cries. "Just please make the horrible noise stop." The Dutch DJ gives a thumbs up, fades out the music, and a peaceful silence falls for the first time in hours. The war is over. Troy has fallen, not to swords or spears, but to the overwhelming power of electronic dance music. And so, the Countryballs roll into the city victoriously. Belgium Ball immediately starts setting up a proper administrative office, handing out forms in triplicate. Netherlands Ball begins planning a new canal system through the city center. And what of Helen? She's discovered a new passion and is now managing the DJ crew on their Ancient World Tour. The Trojan War reimagined ends not with a tragedy, but with a new era of cross-cultural exchange, bureaucracy, and some seriously sick beats. A strange victory for a very strange war. And that's our little historical remix for today. What do you think? Could ancient warriors withstand a modern rave? Let me know in the comments below what other historical events you'd like to see get the Countryballs treatment. It's always a blast making these with you. If you enjoyed this journey through time, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more weird history, and ring that notification bell so you never miss an upload. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.